Alrighty, so we're testing out the new Space Marine Codex today.
Yep.
We got Vanguard Strike as the deployment, so it's table corners. We have the new Space Marines over in the far corner, and we're going to have Sisters of Slaanesh over here in the close corner. The fortifications are Aegis Defense Line, and then 2 of the Vengeance weapons batteries with battle cannons. We got Purge the Alien, and we're going to go over the Space Marine list here. So, what do we have, Eddie? We'll start here in the front and then work our way around.
So in the front, we have Captain Cato attached to a command squad with an apothecary. Then behind them is a basic tactical squad with a missile launcher. The flamethrower guy will be proxying in today for a grav gun. The sergeant is equipped with a grav pistol and chainsaw sword, and a drop pod as well. And we also have an ironclad with what he has on it. You've got a power claw with a heavy flamethrower, seismic hammer with a heavy flamethrower, 2 hunter killer missiles. He'll be in the other drop pod. Basic stern guard squad, another tactical squad, same loadout as the first one: chainsaw sword, grav pistol, missile launcher, and the flamethrower once again will be the grav gun. We have a Legion of the Damned squad coming in. They are what they have with them: a a basic flamethrower, multi-melta, and then the sergeant has a plasma pistol with a power axe. Combat squad, bolters only. A tech marine with a thunderfire cannon. This little dwarf guy here will be proxying in for a Master of the Forge. He will be manning the quad gun. And then we have a Storm Talon gunship with the Skyhammer missiles and the twin-linked assault cannon.
Okay, so, and then on the Sisters of Slaanesh side, which is a Chaos Space Marine army, we have a Demon Prince as HQ back there in the back. 2 Helldrake stand-ins with the Bell Flamers. 2 small squads of Chaos Space Marine. One is 6 with just a Melta-gun, and then a Chaos Champion with a Lightning Claw. Second one is 5, same loadout, except for it has a Chaos Lord with it, which also has a Lightning Claw. So there'll be 2 Lightning Claws in that one, and then just 2 bog stock Rhinos. 1 small squad of Cultists. 2 squads of Noise Marines, all with sonic weapons and blastmasters, and that is it. Alright, so we've deployed. The Chaos Sisters of Slaanesh still have the 2 Valkyrie Turkeys in reserve, the Demon Prince, and the Chaos Cultists. We did a small change up on his list. So his HQ unit is in a drop pod now, and these 2 units are still in reserve, and of course I just forgot what they're called.
The Legion.
The Legion of Reserves. So he infiltrated 1 tactical squad there. I got the Warlord trait that let me infiltrate the Noise Marine unit there, and the other Noise Marine unit over there in the corner. So at the moment he has a Stern Guard veteran squad kind of bunkered down over there. His tech marine with, what's the gun again?
Thunderfire cannon.
Thunderfire cannon there. A small
combat squad with the Master of the Forge manning the quad gun.
And then I have just a Chaos Space Marine unit and that Rhino, a blob of Noise Marines, another Chaos Space Marine unit with my Warlord and that Rhino, and right now we'll roll the C's, Eddie.
Nope.
Eddie does not see, so we'll be back after Chaos Sisters first turn. Okay, Sisters of Slaanesh Chaos turn 1. They put a wound on the cannon and pinned the tech marine. They shot that unit down, killed 2, but they passed their leadership and shot into these guys with the battle cannon, and they made a whole bunch of invul saves due to being behind the crater and only killed 2 on 5 pluses. And I completely botched my Blastmaster rolls and rolled like 4 1s on that unit. So I should have killed them, but I did not at all. We'll be back for new Space Marines turn 1 in a bit. Okay, Space Marines turn 1, Vanguard moved up. Drop pod came in with a tactical squad there. The other drop pod with the Dreadnought came in there. That tactical squad over there shuffled around a little bit. They shot at the Rhino with grab weapons and other stuff and took a hull point off of it. The Dreadnought and drop pod shot into that unit and I think killed one between rolling 3 ones and then making up with it for Feel No Pains. That unit shot into him and didn't really do anything. The Tech Marine with the gun was pinned, so since it's a template weapon, he couldn't do anything. This tactical squad with grab guns and missile launcher shot these guys up and killed 2, and the Stern Guard shot him up and killed 1, I believe, or maybe it was 1. It might have been 1 and 1 because I think I only pulled 2 models out of that unit. So it's going to be Chaos turn 2 here in just a minute. Alright, so end of Sisters Chaos turn 2. The Cultists came on, ran, made it all the way to there. Yay, Cultists. First Hell Turkey came on, flamed that unit, killed 6?
8.
I thought I hit a whole bunch, failed to wound somebody. There was 2 left. I shot them with the squad and the Rhino and did nothing, but they failed their leadership and ran away. I shot the battle cannon onto the drop pod and shook the ironclad, but he ignores it. We shot into that unit and knocked them down to the 1 tactical marine, and what's the other guy again? Master of the Forge?
Yep, Master of the Forge.
Where'd we go over here? So this Rhino moved over. Did technically nothing because it just rolled up and popped smoke. This unit, the Chaos Champion, jumped over the wall with the Doom Siren and cooked the unit. The Demon Prince vector striked the unit and killed 2, and the other shooting wiped that unit off. The defense cannon shot the Demon Prince down and managed to put a wound on herself when she smacked into the ground. So she's grounded at the moment. We'll see what the veterans do to her. So far I have 2 kill points at the bottom of 2 for Chaos Sisters. New Space Marines, turn 2. The Legion of the Dam tried to deep strike right there, deviated 9 inches onto the Noise Marines, and I rolled a 1, and poof, the whole unit died a horrible death. His command squad and the drop pod came in there, and what else did you have come in from reserves? The Legion and that.
Yeah.
His flyer stayed off. So the two drop pods, the Dreadnought and the command squad, shot the bejesus out of the Noise Marine squad. Killed everybody, killed the banner second shot, and then bad things started happening. The Ironclad failed the charge into the crater with a 3-inch charge. The quad gun didn't shoot anybody this turn. The big template gun put 3 out of the 4 blasts on the grounded Demon Prince, and grounded Demon Prince bounced all of those. The Stern Guard squad poisoned the Demon Prince and got a wound through, I believe. And for the most part, I think that's it so far. So he's got 1 unit left in reserves, and I have 1 unit left in reserves. Okay, bottom of 3 for Chaos Space Marines. They moved over here to get back in squad coherency, shot the command squad, didn't really do much. The Hell Valkyrie vector striked that unit and killed off the Space Marine, flamed the command squad and killed everybody except for Pedro. That Rhino flat outed. This Rhino moved 12. These guys shot at the drop pod and I think did nothing. Nobody shot that guy at all. both battle cannons, or one battle cannon, landed on the drop pod and the ironclad. Just took a whole point off the ironclad, didn't do anything to the drop pod. The Demon Prince smashed the Tech Marine with the cannon and killed that in the charge, and that was, I believe, it. So on we go. So end of turn 3 for the new Space Marines. Flyer comes on, shoots the Rhino, somehow manages to not do anything to it. Some really poor rolling there. The quad gun unloads into the back of the Hell Turkey Valkyrie Gizmo, gets 3 pins. The Valkyrie bounces 2 of them, so it's down to just 1 hull point left, and it's shaken, but it ignored it on the demonic possession. So almost got him, but not quite. Pedro and the Dreadnought shot and killed 2 Chaos Space Marines in the shooting phase, then charged, and Pedro managed to kill off the last one. So I think that's about it. So we're about to start Chaos Sisters turn 4 here in a minute. Turn 4, the last Hell Valkyrie comes on, Vector strikes the Talon, gets 5 hits, rolls that for armor penetration. The Jinx, 2 of them, so 3 still go through, blows the thing up, it crashes to the ground directly underneath itself and does nothing else, but that's cooked. I wind up putting both flame templates onto the Stern Guard veterans and leave 1 guy alive. The Demon Prince attacks the Master of the Forge and turns into a giant hissy fight. I get 3 hits and wounds through out of 6 dice, and he 3-up saves all of them. I put 2 battle cannon shots onto the Dreadnought, or no, 1 battle cannon shot onto the Dreadnought, and it deviates 9 inches, or 10 inches, and winds up landing on the drop pod, but doesn't kill it. The drop pod's somehow invincible this game. And I think that's about it. So we're about to go into new Space Marine turn 4, and we'll see what happens. So, bottom of new Space Marines 4, and we're just going to call it. So, the Dreadnought charges the tank, or the camp emplacement. There we go. I'll get the word correct sooner or later. And glances it, doesn't penetrate it, so I don't think that actually kills it. Kato plasma pistols, 1 cultist, which isn't enough to actually do anything. The miracle of all miracles are handy dandy Tech Marine over here fighting out with the Demon Prince for what, 2 whole rounds now?
Yep, 2 rounds.
Yep. So I've done 6 wounds to him, and he has managed to use his shield to bounce all 6 wounds from a Slaanesh Demon Prince with the mace. So we just stand out and hang out over here. And she's made her invulnerable saves to keep herself alive from all of the strength 8s and 5 weapons from him. Absolutely insane. But we're going to call it, it's a Chaos win. Chaos Slaanesh Sisters win. It was brutal. Lots of dead stuff. The flyers are almost dead. Once again, all of his drop pods seem to be invincible to any of my fire, but his troops took a giant slugfest of flamers and template weapons that are AP3 and ignore everything and just kill people.